Okay, we are back. We are heading home. I've gotten the new version update. We're on 14.2.1.25. This has been a weird update as far as how FSD and the Cybertruck are behaving. There's example number 1. Navigation is completely off. It's very wonky. The driver profile modes are off. This morning I had it on hurry, and we're almost 15 to 20 miles over the speed limit. Oh, we've got a bus out here. Let's just see how it does with the bus lights. It's supposed to stop. Oh, good. See a little stop sign popped up? That's great. Alright, I'm in standard right now. I'm going to put it back in hurry. We are at 54% on the battery. I put it back in hurry. And it's 48 degrees. It's warm outside today. It's 48 degrees. Okay, that was nicely done. So, yep, and there's that weird thing. It had the turn signal on, went over and came back. I don't know why. There's no reason. Now it's back on again. It has just been so glitchy. So glitchy. I don't even know what to do. It's just, it went into a wrong entrance. It passed an entrance that I wanted before. And apparently, I guess we're going to go this way instead of the highway. It totally redid its navigation because it couldn't decide to get over. I don't know. It's been very, very glitchy, very weird. Parking is terrible. It's like half parks correctly. The other day it parked diagonal, and I was getting ready to move it, and it backed itself out, and I thought, oh, okay, this is great. It's gonna recorrect. And it didn't. It decided to back out, and it parked crossing the line. So it actually took 2 parking spots. All right, we really need to be over in the right-hand lane. This is okay. There. Nope. See, look at that. That. Glitchy, glitchy, glitchy. Wow. Now it's moving over. Wow, I have never had it this bad before. This is interesting. Maybe I'm kind of glad we didn't take the highway just to see what it's going to do. Sorry, the sun is like right, and that has nothing to do with it. It has the side and back cameras that it could have seen. Okay, it looks like we're going to be taking Prospect Street over. I mean, I really like the features that have come with this new update. There's a lot, like the grok integration with navigation. I love that. That is like amazing what it can do. But this FSD glitch on this update is really bad. I'm going to be heading up to Harpersville to look at the lights. I probably won't be able to film, but I'll kind of see how it does on the highway. And right now, I don't know. One of the other updates, they have a photo booth now, so that was kind of fun. I had my dog with me the other day, so we did a little selfie with myself and the dog. That was fun. The other neat little update is on your app in your phone. It will tell you where your car or truck is parked, and it will point an arrow in what direction you need to go to get back to your car. So I guess if you park in a really big parking lot and then forget where you parked, or you go somewhere on vacation and you leave your car in an airport parking lot, I guess, and forget where the car is, it will tell you exactly where it's parked. Or you ask somebody to go get the car for you, I guess they could find it using that app. That's one of the positive things about the Cybertruck. Not only do you lose it, it's very easy to find in a parking lot. There's also the other update. If you leave your phone in the car, it will make a chime or a beep outside, so you know, and then on the screen it will pop up with your phone and a question mark. I'm trying to think of what some of the other updates are. There's a lot of videos out on there on specifically showing all the details. I think they've updated the camera clarity, and it seems to me like this rear view camera mirror definitely seems a lot clearer, more crisp than it has been in the past. We do have a school zone coming up. Let's see if that's any better. It does seem to be recognizing the signs, except for one place in Endicott I went, it did not recognize the sign even after it was repeated like 4 times on the street. Alright, here we come up to the 15 school speed limit, and it did change, and these cars in front are going the speed limit, so it will keep track with them. It'll go slow, so I'm not worried about it going over. Yeah, the other thing I've noticed is that it will turn, this time not so much, but other times it will turn the turn signal on like way before the turn signal needs to be turned on. I think I mentioned that in another video, and where that can create issues is if there's like 3 turns prior or 2 turns prior to the one you want. It gets confusing as to which one you want. I mean, I don't know, it seemed fine before. It did not seem, but now it just seems like really early. But those phantom turn signals that I had mentioned way before, that definitely still seems to be happening, and more frequently. I mean, you're able to observe a few of them just on this road alone. On this trip, rather. It's just... Okay, it stopped for those people. That was nice. That at least is staying the same. That has not changed, thank goodness. It does still seem to be very aware of people, pedestrians, so I like that. Kind of moved a little bit away from that sign. A little obstacle avoidance. Alright, there's a car up here turning left. Does it trust it? Yep, I guess it does. Holding the speed limit here at 30 pretty true, and we are in hurry mode still, so I don't know if the Cybertruck is the only one that is experiencing some of these glitches, or if everybody else is. I don't know, but I'm hoping that maybe there'll be some sort of patch over the air fix. Oh, where are you going? Okay, yep, see, look at this. This is exactly another thing I'm talking about. And I have home driveway, and it went right past it and wanted to do its old behavior again. I really do not know what has happened to it. I'm gonna have to remark it again. Oops, sorry, don't want grok, I want the cameras. I do that every time, I just pick different ones. So I don't know, guys, I really don't know what is happening with the computer system and why it's doing that, but oh well. I will keep you guys updated, and have a great day, and we will catch you on the next one. Hi everybody, we are back. We're heading to work, and let's see how glitchy or non-glitchy this update's going to be today. We are currently at 25 degrees. It is 33% left on the battery. And right now we are in standard mode. And that's 106 on the battery estimated. I'm leaving it in standard mode for this trip. Hurry mode seems to be doing 15 to 20 over the speed limit. It was staying capped at about 10 miles over the posted. So I don't know what has happened to the profiles. We were driving up to Harpersville last night to do the Christmas lights at the zoo, and it was getting close to 20 miles over the posted. And standard seemed to be between, say, 8 and 9, between, I guess, maybe 7 and 9 over the posted, so we kind of left it in standard. I like hurry mode because it seems to make more confident moves, but I can't really have it going that fast over the speed limit. And the glitchiness is kind of irritating. And honestly, hurry mode did not even seem to exhibit any type of I don't even know where it's going today. Alright, now, I see, there we go. I hit the navigation and it knocked it out. So the glitchiness that I was seeing, and I'll hopefully that posted, it will just turn on turn signals and it will half make the decision and then stop and go back into the lane. And oh, that was a nice little tour around the neighborhood. So if you're ever interested and you just want to randomly drive, you can turn on FSD and it will just randomly take you wherever. I'm not sure where its end destination was. But so far I'm not exactly overly happy with this update as far as what it's done to the computer system and the navigation. But we'll see how it does today. Other than the glitches in the system, I like the holiday update with all the new features. That I've been pleased with, but just this whole decision making, getting around, not really getting what the speed profiles are even trying to do. I don't know if it's just my particular situation. I really haven't seen anybody else mentioning these glitches. Oh, and parking is terrible now. It used to park really well. Even on 13, it actually did a pretty decent job. But there's so many versions of 13 that I've seen come back through on this updated holiday one that I'm like, this is a version 13 behavior. Alright, get over. I don't know, it's just very slow, and it is 55 through here. We're at 63. So that's fine for here. Oh, well, now we're 10 miles over, 65, 66, 67. And this is in standard mode, guys. I don't know, granted, it is keeping up with the flow of traffic, which it does do. Now it's dropping back to 62, that's fine. I certainly don't mind the speed, that's fine. What I do mind is the possibility of getting a ticket when you're going 20 miles over the posted speed limit. Alright, it seems to be settling at about 61. $62, $63, now we're moving back up again. 60, now we're 10 miles. 10 is fine. If it stays there, that's fine. Nope, now it's gone over 11, 12. I seriously do not know what has happened to these 68 and a 55, and we're getting ready to hit this curve. It's a pretty sharp curve around here. It's like the speed has just been unleashed on all the levels. I am half tempted to do a complete reset on the computer. There's like 3 different levels of reset. I don't want to do level 3. I might do level 2. Alright, let's just see. It was doing fine before. Look, it's just taking its time. Alright, one more over. Come on. There you go. There's only 2 levels below the standard, chill and sloth, and I don't know, I certainly don't want to put it in those, but I really have to make sure that the speeds are appropriate for the posted. I haven't watched YouTube in the past 2 or 3 days. Maybe there's been some YouTubers that have been having issues like this. If anybody's seen anything, let me know so I know I'm not the only one. It is 45 through here. And we're coming up to our traffic circle. It's been doing well through here. Hopefully that behavior remains the same, and it looks like it is, so that's good. I got this update Sunday night, late Sunday night. So we're day 4 into using the new system. The first day actually seemed to be okay. There was a few things here and there, and it just seems like each day it's progressively gotten worse in some of its behavior. Not all, but in some. It won't park in this parking lot anymore, so I'm gonna have to take over once we pull in. It wants to kind of go past it. I'm just gonna take over here and go ahead and park it. I might have to reset the navigation pen again. My driveway, it goes past my driveway again, very much like it did in 13. Let's see, where am I? There we go. So I might just have to remark this spot again, and we'll kind of go from there. Alright guys, thanks for following along, and we will catch you on the next one. Okay, we are off and running. Let's see how version 14.2.1.225 works today. I have a funny feeling it's going to want to take me around, so I might have to take over and turn it down. We'll see. Oh good, no, it's going the right way. Every once in a while it wants to go to the right, so. Okay, that's nice. It's moving out of the way for that car and waiting. So we are at 46 degrees. We're warm today. Almost like a heat wave. And we are at 31% on the battery, and we are in standard mode because hurry mode likes to go about 20 plus miles over the posted speed limit, so I've had to put it in standard. Very disappointed in that. It was keeping at a stable 10 miles over, but for some reason it's decided. There's a lot of phantom braking today, like little stabbing kinda. Wow, everybody's a little crazy driving today. Kind of like little stabs of the brake. I feel it's more for indecisiveness versus it seeing something. It's just trying to decide what to do, second guessing itself. Alright, so it's 55 through here. I'm on standard. Let's just see what it does. light traffic out today, which is good. The system seems to be behaving itself right now. We'll see how it does coming into a little bit of downtown residential area. Okay, that was a hard stop yield for a very fast Jeep, I guess. That's why it yielded. And now there's a bicycle coming up on our left. Right there, so. It's in the lane, so the Cybertruck would actually just follow this guy all the way down. He won't try to go around. I think we have two cars here on our left that actually want to get over to this lane, so we'll see what FSD does. It probably will let this first one in. If this Suburban here on the left is aggressive enough, it will let it in as well. We'll just see. It looked like it was attempting to maybe get over. Alright, maybe not. I don't know what his plan was, but... So the reason it stopped hard at that yield was, one, there was a Jeep that was going way too fast and it caught it and knew it couldn't pull out in front safely. And then it stayed put because there was a bicyclist coming down on the left, which I never even saw until I really looked all the way around to the back to see why it was stopping and not going, and it was waiting for that bicyclist. So that was actually really good behavior. I'm very happy to see that. And the bicyclist is here on our right. And we are slowing down for the bike instead of going fast and around, so that was good behavior as well. Alright, a sign just popped up. The camera visibility is limited. Clean all dirt and debris from camera. And it sent us a snapshot of the bridge, so I'm not sure if that's the front or the back, but as soon as I stop, I'll clean them all off. We were up watching the lights in Harpersville. Okay, that was good. Thank you for going around. We were up at the lights watching Harpersville. It is a very back road country area. They throw a lot of dirt and sand on the snow, and I have a funny feeling a lot of that kicked up on the camera. Shouldn't be too much on the front. See, that looks clear. That's the front. That's the rear, so I'm not really sure what the visibility. Maybe we're going into the sun. But I'll go around and clean them all. They look fine, to be perfectly honest. Whew, talk about going into the sun. Wow. Let's see how it handles this. I can barely see. Okay, good. That was good. Didn't wait. I really think with FSD, it just does things so well so many times that when it just messes up, it's just very frustrating and irritating, like it's been doing with me all week. I didn't have any of it today except for some little faint brake checks, I guess. Maybe that's the better term. Alright, so we have a car where I normally park to let Mom in. It'll just pull behind, that's fine. It's one of our neighbors. They do have a driveway, so I'm not sure why they parked here, but that's okay. Alright, thanks for following along, and we will catch you on the next one.